Hello, welcome to Wise Ant. This is one of the new videos I wanted to put out. So this is the first of its kind, the count with me, end of month count. So what I do is, as you can see here, this is where I do my budgeting. I count how much money I have left in the envelopes, and then do an expense, how much I spent each. I'm not very good at just writing every time I spend, but this is one way of tracking how much I spend. So excuse me. So as you can see here, I have my envelopes written down, how much I planned for and how much I put in. Then how much I planned for, like how much I put in, and then how much I had at the time by the end of stuffing. So here I'm going to just count how much I have at the end of the month so that I can decide how to stuff next month. If you've been here around, this is a new setup I'm trying out. I'll see how it goes. Tithe, of course, was paid already. I paid electricity this month, so this should be less. Why is it not? Oh yes, I paid before I stuffed. So the balance still remains 300. Excuse me. It's early morning, so internet. So the matter of internet, I have 560 still. I think there are some errors in this. I need to go back and rework it. I'll check and see. Stay tuned for next month's stuffing and see if you can see the differences. Let's see here. This is how much is left in groceries. Now, normally, I'm going to take this all out and put it in savings. However, it's good to know how much I spent so that I can see, am I actually eating or am I just pretending? So 65, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that's 74. Yeah, the way I count is confusing. Confused even me. Should do better. And pantry. Pantry only has, hold on, 54 left. Hold on. Oh. And then pet. Pet, 100 at bank, 150, 70, 75, 77, 79, 81, 83. 183. Huh? That makes no sense. I'm sure I spent some pet money, or I spent it before I stuffed. We'll check. The way I check is I go into bank and see how much is there, how much is here. As you can see, I have a line for how much is supposed to be at bank. In this one, I hadn't made a subscriptions envelope, so it's still in my old binder. So this is the old one. It has all the old, things, I will probably gift it to someone else who I think needs to plan their finances. And then hopefully they'll use it. 150. I'm sure some of these were paid out, so I'm planning, because I've moved into a hybrid system of both electronic and cash. I'm going to need to have a system that works on how I deal with my electronic banking vis-a-vis cash, because I can't be here saying I'm confused the whole time. What's the point of having started this thing? Anyway, that was that. Next is the sinking funds binder. So most times, of course, I don't spend this money, so it should be relatively the same. Sometimes I spend farm though. However, due to travel things this month, this binder is going to be depleted quite a bit. Stay tuned to see how that works. Okay, so this still has 170. Forever Home, I'm sure also hasn't changed because that one goes directly to bank, 650. Now, for the next few envelopes, I'm going to be bringing in cash because it has to leave the. So, for example, we are traveling for our Christmas vacation, so this is going to be depleted. So this is 640 still. It will be a lot less at the end of this. Travel 1 and 2 to be continued is 810. It hurts, by the way. The reason this, after you've built them up, you don't want to spend the money. So it hurts to take it out. But you've got to do what you've got to do, 820. So when they are depleted, then you grow them back in, you feel better. So that's kind of where I'm at now. I know I'm going to have to take them out, and I don't want to all these things. Okay. Households, let's see, 170 still. We need curtains. We need to replace our curtains, so I'd like to build that up for that. Emergency fund, of course, these ones are not supposed to be touched, but my money is in a bank where I have to go to the bank branch to remove a standing order, which is very annoying, by the way. Bank, you know yourself, do better. 320. So I'm going to need to go and deal with a standing order instead of having to do it online. Okay, so we moved on, I thought. Anyway, 500, and then high value bond. I think as soon as it hits 1 million, I'm going to put it in treasury bills or bonds, depending. I think bonds would be better. And then this is still 910. I will still, of course, have the stuff here so that I can build it up more. So the next year I'm putting in more, like that. Okay. That's that for this one. Then, finally, I'm going to do the variable expenses. The ones I should be spending, but looks like because I moved, I'm not, and it's a good thing because that means I'm saving. Eating out, 55, 7, 8, 9, 61 is the balance. So we spent 30 odd. That at night is still 100. Hallelujah. Hygiene was depleted. I dreaded my hair. That had to, like removing the money, it had all built up nicely. Clothes still has 100. Spending, my spending has 150. But I'd have to check again my bank to see whether it's still there. Probably spent it. So yeah, that's another video, like electronic sort out. Should I do it as shorts? The dog is scratching himself. Should I do it as shorts? I don't know. Gifts is 55 still. Transport is 50 now. Bought fuel some time ago. I don't know how much the husband has back in his spending. I will not ask. None of my business. Drinks is still 200. Then health is 70, 80. I'd like to build this up so that we don't exactly worry about getting sick. Car maintenance, I think I should condense this at one point. Where would I put it? Bank account. 100. Oh, yeah, checking. 100, 50, 70, 95. Business still has 10. Should work on that. Miscellaneous remained with 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. Of 70. Wow. And yet all the others look like I didn't spend out of them. So have I been spending out of miscellaneous? Which I shouldn't be doing, by the way. Oh well. Okay, so now I'm going to do total expenditures. Yes, with some errors. I think I'll do better next month. Will be as I said, an idea. I'll just try it out on my own first before I put it online. But try out this whole doing electronic checks. I think I need a page for that in here as well. So hold on, let me just get my calculator. So some of these are didn't spend at all. But if I'm spending my savings honestly, what are we doing? Okay, here we are, 109, no. 250, it hurt, no. Oh wait, how could I? 700, 150, 550 here, 550 there, 150 here. I don't know. None, then 70 minus 16, 54. Now, this one. How? Yeah, these are the ones that are questionable. And then and 3 is 300 minus 4. Let me also count what's supposed to be at bank in all of these and make sure it tallies with what is actually at bank. Because I just write it here, but I'll tally later on here, just to be sure that I have the right amount. I'll be back. Okay, so this one is still the same, so I can keep these, put them in because I seem to have spent before and then stuffed afterwards, which is a good thing. That means, I'm getting there. That's how much is supposed to be, so I'll be tallying it, of course. Then probably by the time I do the budgeting for next month, I'll have also the amounts for all these other things. Let me do these as well. Okay, so this is how much it's supposed to be at bank for those. And then for, oh, okay, 150 for my spending on this one. So what I'm going to do now then is just organize it and whatnot. So I just need to figure out how all this pans out electronically. Is it working and whatnot, so that I see where the discrepancies are. Maybe I spent money where I shouldn't have. So that's it for this week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me while I do my cost analysis. I'll see you again later, see about putting together my budget. Stay tuned, be well and be safe, and I hope you stay a good steward of the resources that God has given you.